EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to the Valley of the Sun at State Farm Stadium here in Glendale. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the Arizona Cardinals. The first game's out of the way. Time to buckle down for the long season ahead, and we're off in week 2. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. First play from scrimmage. Here's Murray. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. You look at this Carolina defense. They come in a top 10 unit against the pass, currently 8th in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Cardinals, first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
To throw is Murray. A short one here, caught by McBride. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. The Cardinals are 1-0 on the year following a win in week 1. And they were able to get that road victory in the opener. And now they look to get to 2-0 in front of the home crowd.
And look, any road win in the NFL, that's huge. But when you do it week 1, that gets your point in the right direction and sends notice to the rest of the league that you mean business.
That one, a first down pickup of 8.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
On play action, it's Murray. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. The Cardinal passing game dialed in now. First down.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Kyler going to give this to Benson. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Second down and 4.
At the 15-yard line.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11th. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down.
That's another Cardinals first down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Kyler Murray, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Cardinals will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. The extra point up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go. Ready?
First carry for the Oklahoma State man, Chuba Hubbard. And taken down just shy of the 40. Look at this Arizona defense. It's quite a unit, that's for sure. Number 1 in the NFL against the pass.
Normally you want teams to gel late in the season, but this unit, they've been terrific right from the word go. Came in as the number 1 rated unit against the pass in the NFL after just 1 week.
And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 14 yards, good for a Panther first down.
Let's go. Ready?
Young. they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Well, this defense for the Cardinals, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
Yeah, they gave up 17 points, but that's what you would consider a goal for each and every defense, because if you give up 17 points a game all year long, you're thinking you're going to be a playoff team because you expect your offense to score more than that. That's what you're looking for. Room to improve, of course, but I have to say a very solid performance.
That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. It looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard down to the 31.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not.
Here we go.
Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play. That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Out of the gun, it's Young. Throw well set is complete on the diving effort. A good-looking drive so far for the Panthers and a first down here.
I felt that one all the way up here. How about that big man laying out and making that catch?
Yeah, that wasn't a 180-pound wideout. That was a tight end. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Ready.
They run here with Rico Dowdle. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Now Young. Now he's going to step up and run. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. 4 yards there as they let him out of the pocket, and he got enough for the first.
As he came to the line of scrimmage, he knew he didn't need much to reset the chain, so when he saw the space he needed, no hesitation. He went to the marker and got his guys a first down.
Ready.
Dowdle is into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown.
And there's an offense that didn't panic after getting down early, and with good reason. No better way to silence a home crowd than with a nice, long, sustained drive. And they were able to put one together here and finish with the touchdown run.
Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
That's another Cardinals first down. First and 10.
They run over center with Benson. They'll get this down to the 38.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8. Another run here with Benson. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and win essentially this.
Gets by him and out of the daylight. He's going to have the first down and more than that. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, thrown. 33 yards. And the Cardinals have taken the lead. And his kick is no good. It's an early miss. We'll see if that has any ramifications later here as the afternoon wears on. The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
He's left with no option here but to throw it away.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
Cut. Yellow, 43. Ready?
Looking to throw, Young. He's going to go for a big play downfield. This is caught inside the 15. A big play there for Carolina. 52 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Young to throw it. Now they go screen. It's complete. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Panther football to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Here we go, set. Cut.
Out of the gun, here's the give to Hubbard. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, people say bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that's going to make it 4th down.
On the double. Down. Ready?
Young takes it on the sneak. The decision to go for it pays off, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
We just totally get the sense there that a field goal was not in the game plan at all.
And the boys up front, they created the surge. I think they knew that they had the leverage advantage.
Oh, that's a great point there. Being able to get lower than the defensive front, create just enough space. And I love when those quarterbacks get low and slide in.
And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. Rico Dowdle with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Panthers strike quickly here to tie up the ball game. Point after, right down the middle. And with it, his guys take the lead here by a point. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 35. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
As a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. 15 yards that time, and the Cardinals move the chains.
First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Murray changing the play. On first down, it's Benson. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. Second and 10 coming up.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
And he whips that one incomplete there. Just his second incompletion so far. He's 8 for 10. I think he'll take 80%.
There's no doubt that he will, but if you're the defensive play caller, you better circle what you just dialed up on your play sheet and come back to it because you just caused an incompletion. You need a few more of those.
From the gun on third down, Murray. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Touchdown, Cardinals. A great play there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Cardinals have regained the lead. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game and no signs of slowing down.
And he will find the end zone here, and the lead moves up to 7. So they go with the pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational. You have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it first and 10. And he wisely will throw that one away.
And once he escaped the pocket there, trying to keep those eyes downfield, but nothing was materializing. So it makes a smart move and gets that to the sideline.
Young's incompletion on first down leads to a second and 10.
Here we go, set. 45.
He'll look to throw. Trying to lay one up deep. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A great effort there. 65 yards. And the Panthers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
So good field position for the Cardinals as they come up first and 10 at their 35-yard line. Here's Murray. Over the middle, complete. It's Higgins. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. This drive starting off on the right foot. 18 yards.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Edwards now on first and 10. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And he's got his man in stride, complete. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Second down and 6 now. Here's Murray, a quick throw complete. They're just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And now it's 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Murray going to throw. Short one here, caught by McBride. And he's going to have a Cardinals first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Play fake. Murray. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Throwing now is Murray. Staying on his feet. Murray now going to do it himself. And he will slide down with a good gain. A breakdown defensively there as the scramble is going to set him up with a much more manageable 3rd down. I thought they were going to sack him there like they did on first down. Great coverage, but he found a way to move with his legs. Yeah, his ability to take off. Not only did he get some yardage back, he got a little bit extra. Really helps him on 3rd down. Makes it manageable now. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3.
A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
They're going for it. Hits Murray. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. And here's Young. This might be a free play. Got a man in the middle, and it's complete. And nothing to speak of there after the catch as they get him right to the ground at the 37. So with the completed pass and the yardage they got, they'll decline the penalty. So obviously more yards on the pass completion than they would have gained with the penalty. They did the math. They did it well, and it works for them.
Black shot. Ready. Right. White. Set.
Young. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion. They'll play fake. Now Young. Got a man. That's the get. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
First down. It's a gain of 3. First down, Carolina.
Let's go.
Now Young. Now he'll tuck this and run. Now throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
And their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Here's Young from the shotgun. Now he's going to step up and run. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard.
Down. Hut.
They'll try and run for this with Hubbard. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line.
Ready.
First down, they'll stay on the ground with Hubbard. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Right back to Hubbard. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Now the Panthers going to signal for their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Here is third down and 4.
Come on, set. 10 black, set.
It's Young off play action. He'll try and do this himself. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Nice job escaping the pocket. Boy, he took the shot downfield towards the end zone, didn't he? Trying to go for 6. It just wasn't there.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked.
Gardner, I think they saw something there. I mean, they came from the right side deliberately, and you know there's always a designated guy that goes and blocks it, but it's the rest of his teammates that get him free.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Well, indeed, trying to run it out as they start on the ground. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And some room to work. And they work this well upfield across the 45. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
Checks this down to Hubbard. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. 2 yards the loss there. Now 3rd and 14.
And we constantly talk about people being on the same page. In this situation, the two of them saw the play with the same eyes. They understood where the open spaces were going to be, and they found a way to get there to pick up a new set of downs.
And that is incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
Pulled in at the 24. A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Now Murray. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. The first down screen pass, good for 5.
And a really nice play call there to start the drive, especially if you're a team that has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come out and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit, and they did. Little screen pass, backdoored them, and that time worked well for a solid gain.
Just a gain and a couple there. And now we've got a 3rd and 3.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Cardinals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 38. Murray now goes right back to McBride. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
The coach is always hard on the quarterback reading the defense and getting into the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
Murray keeps it himself. Only a yard there on the keeper, but that's all they needed. First down.
I liked it. Just take the snap, burrow forward, pick up the few inches you need for a first down.
And defensively, I don't think they were expecting that. They looked a little surprised in the middle.
Yeah, a little bit wary there, weren't they? Because that can be a throwaway down where maybe you go play action, fake it, and try and get something big. But instead he said, forget it. Let's just get a first down and start a new set.
And he pushes through a would-be tackler to get about 3 yards, second down.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
To throw, it's Murray. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he takes a shot at the end of that play.
Cardinals first down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
To throw is Murray. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Benson. And he is going to lose yardage here. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards.
That's a great job of tackling right there. If he could have made the first man miss, maybe he could have taken it into the end zone. Instead, they stopped him pretty well right in his tracks, and you often see that in the red zone. Offense has to be quick. In this case, the defense was quicker.
And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Cardinals have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And they will take a 7-point lead.
Panthers 21.
The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3 and out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
A well-executed 22-yard gain.
At the 43-yard line.
Green Jack. Let's go.
Here's Young. Now he'll tuck this and run. That's complete out right to the tight end, Tremble. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another first down, this time on a gain of 19.
A gain of 19 yards.
Okay, right.
Panther first down.
Here we go.
Throwing, Young. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. He's got room to roam. And he's going to get it all the way down to the 10-yard line. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
1st and goal at the 10-yard line.
Here we go.
On the run, it's Dowdle. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
To throw, Young. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
Okay, ready? Go, 10, set, hut. Hut, hut.
Running play, it's Dowdle. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal.
Ready. Yellow, 43, ready.
Touchdown, Panthers. Jalen Coker from a yard out. And the Panthers take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Fitzgerald now for the extra point. He's got it. This thing's turning a bit wild here. We're tied at 28. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
A give up the middle with Benson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11. At the 45-yard line.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second and 11. Murray now to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing the throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Here's Murray. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have a Cardinals 1st down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2.
Cardinals 1st down.
Looking to throw. Murray. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cardinals answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. Extra point right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead.
35. Panthers 28.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And the Cardinals will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
I'm not sure I'm absolutely crazy about that play call there. I mean, it's only a one-score game, so is it really time to go bombs away and try and make a big play? I think you can take some underneath stuff and still move it downfield.
The drive will begin with a run by Benson. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Operating from the gun, Murray. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. I tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
That is caught. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4, he got 4 on 3rd down.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here, down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
Come on.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. Now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury. Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down. A handoff here to Benson. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there, and on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing, in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously, but at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
And Murray with a smart move there at the end of the play, picks up the first down and then slides to the ground. Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the 4th quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time, and that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown this season, all coming in this game. And the Cardinals are on their way to a 2-0 start. Extra point attempt to follow here. And the lead is up to 14.
Makes the score Cardinals 42. Panthers 28.
The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
They run here with Denver. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Well, this feels like a late season game, even though it's just week 2. Here's a big 3rd down. That's caught. It's the tight end Sanders. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
It's a gain of 25
And a two-score game, obviously, every play, every third down, like we saw there, magnified, big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get the third down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible. Kind of a fine line when you're setting up the screen. You don't want to throw it too early and have the defense react too quickly. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late. And that way it's not formed perfectly. Got to make sure you hit it just right.
Good move at the 30. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10.
Ready, set.
They'll run out of the gun. It's Hubbard. And they're knocking on the door now. There's a good run there. Going to take this to about the 10-yard line.
That's another Panthers first down.
They'll run here with Hubbard. No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down.
He's got exactly what you're looking for. The ability to not just diagnose a play and quickly, but to make a play as well. Nice job there tackling him for a loss.
2nd down, goal to go.
Yellow. Set, ready, blue strike, cut, cut.
Young. And it's caught. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Panthers have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
95. Set.
They're going to keep it on the ground. Defensively, certainly not fooled there. Play started at the 2 and was tackled at the 2.
Guys, to feel good for them. Not happy about having given up the touchdown, but stopping the 2-point conversion gives them a little bit of a lift as they head to the bench.
And the Cardinals' hands team able to secure the football. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that one. They needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
And he works free. He's still on his feet. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time. We know that it's difficult. But guess who's smiling? But inside is thinking 24-hour rule because we're going to have to play again next week.
Boss man.
Oh, without a doubt. The head coach, he wants him to feel good, but at the same time, find a way to keep improving.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll come up. 1st and 10 here.
Set, hut. Smash. Set.
Young to throw. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. Here's 1st down.
5-2. Let's go. 6. Men, block, ready.
Here's Young. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
1st and 10 at the
Here we
19-yard
fight.
line.
White. Blue, 32. Set.
Now Young. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Let's go now. Eagle blue. Yellow, 22. Ready.
Now Young. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. A big play here. Crowd on their feet. 3rd and 4. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts. As they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock.
Ready. 33, yellow. Claws red.
Looking to throw, Young. They'll find McMillan here. Well, he appears to be about 2 feet short on 3rd and 3. Leaves him with a 4th and 1. Now a timeout called for by the offense. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside.
Ready,
no choice but to go. Here's 4th down now.
Come on, set. Yellow, 4th.
Quick reaction as he catches it off the tip. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle with a clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope.
Okay, so they got the score. Do you go for one here and save the possible 2-point conversion for later?
I think you do, because if you go for 2 here and you don't get it, that's deflation.
Yeah.
Now you wonder why you're even going for it. Take the easy one now and come back and try and get it later.
Drill green.
Now Young. And that one is caught. So they convert here and don't look now, but this one's back to a 1-score game.
42.
So the onside kick will come with 17 seconds to play. And the Cardinals have got it. So that should just about put an end to this one. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up.
1st and 10. 21-yard line.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.